Welcome. Thank you for tuning back in and listening. Pleasure. I'm your host, the one and only Rob G. With my co-host today, Mike V and Shy
What
Love.
up?
What's going
What
on?
up?
What you say? Hey,
That's Mike with his what up. Tonight we just having one of our basics open talk. Get it off your chest. We invite all our viewers to tune in, speak on what you got to get off your chest, something you want to talk about, something you want to hear, get an opinion from us, or whatever. I'll post a link down in the comments. And, as we always say, like, share, and invite your friends in.
Hit the button.
Hit the button. What's going on with you, Shy? How you been?
I'm doing good. This my first New Year episode. So happy New Year, y'all. I missed last Tuesday.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm chilling.
Man, last Tuesday ended up being long. We was
I'm sure
chatting.
I started out with generational talking about childhood.
I can't even remember what I know. I just remember when we was talking and we was going in. I said, man, it's been 3 hours and some change, man.
Yeah.
Off here.
Yeah, that's a long time. But if you like that, if it's a good topic,
yeah, we was jumping all around. Yeah, because Bird got on near the end, and we ended up going on an hour or so with him. Hey, Miss Vincent.
Hey, my wife. That's a clip too. I'm about to make a clip of that.
Yeah, you said you was gonna get them all chopped up.
Got about 50 of them gents. How you feel, man? You out of football season. It's been a couple weeks. How you feel, man, being able to at least try to get some rest, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. My sleeping pattern's been crazy. It's good. I need to take that time and put it. I had something I actually wanted to take that hour, 2 hour window and incorporate it with something else. But I think I'm gonna switch around to midday because my patterns and everything is. But yeah, cool. What about you, man? Shit, the referee never stopped. You don't do basketball?
No, not yet. But at one point, I was gonna go to Langley, like through Langley's program. They would have got you certified in every sport because they literally do every sport in the mirror. Like Langley got something. Langley and Fort Eustis got something jumping all year round. But honestly, man, like I got invited.
What's happening?
I got invited to be one of the first college flag football refs.
Congratulations!
Appreciate you. And they going through like an intense 6-month Zoom meeting and then meet process. And I'm gonna shoot my shot at that. And then I'm also I'm leaving to go to nationals for the adult flag football tournament in Davenport, Florida. We're leaving tomorrow, and it'll be the rest of the week through Sunday night. Go out there and link with a bunch of refs and try to put my name in the hat to travel and do their tournaments in their cities. But I'm also trying to get college tackle football certified by the end of the year, because if you want to be a certified semi-pro ref, they play by college rules. And it also give me a foot in the door for the local colleges. It ain't called Thomas Nelson no more, but I heard they trying to do a team. So just to be prepared in case the opportunity pop itself up.
Yeah, what's Thomas Nelson's name, man?
Virginia something.
Yeah, I know it's a little different. What's been going on with you, Shy?
Oh, you said me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to make my way on down to Hampton soon.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm working on. I'm working on moving, so we'll see.
I know the people that'll move you.
You got well, I don't need to be moved. I don't actually. I'm not bringing nothing with me.
Okay.
I'm starting fresh. Starting fresh. Going furniture shopping this weekend.
Alex say you trying to be a ref.
Oh yeah, definitely get with me. I want to know who the super duper losers are. I see
Yeah,
that.
what was that comment? I want to know.
Hey,
Are we
listen.
there? Are we there yet? Because what is that about?
Hey, listen. It's for the people to get it off their chest. If you want to go on, I need to post that in the link. I need to post that link in the comments. You want to get on? Listen, man. He probably talking about youth football. The youth football is so crazy right now.
Well, I want to piggyback that. And because it's shy, I'm gonna be nice after the conversation we had before we came on air. I get it, right? But let me tell you something. There's entirely too many people with entirely too many imaginary haters, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't nobody be worried about your motion. You gotta big yourself up by acting like people worried about your motion. People who really have motion ain't worried about who worried about their motion. They too busy moving. So for y'all to say something like, man, they gonna hate me for this. Man, all you did was put chips on your bologna sandwich, bro. You didn't do nothing special for people to be hating on you. Like, y'all drive me crazy with that. Man, it's cool when they do it. Man, all you did was speed on your way to work and get a ticket, bro. Yeah. Like, y'all people, I don't think y'all drive me crazy. It's so many imaginary battles that people fight in this world. Like, what are we talking? You really think that because you coach over there and I coach over here, we both coaches, you really think I'm mad at you? What? Like, man, we gotta do better, yo. We have to do better. Like, like everything become a competition. Why he can't rap and he can rap? Why we gotta make one of them the better rapper?
Yeah.
He can't cook and she can cook. Why is it a competition? Please tell me why it's a competition. Make me understand that.
I think that a lot of people, I don't know if it's social media, it's like a character flaw inside of them that makes them think that the world revolves around them. Like, I don't know what you over there. Like, who hating on you? Who is hating on you? And it's mostly stuff that they just posting on the internet. Somebody hating on them. They arguing with somebody. And then we also have to remember it's the internet. And people post stuff on the internet for engagement, whether or not they want to admit it or not. Most of the stuff they post, like, it'd be a bunch of fake beefs. Nobody's even mad at you. Nobody arguing with you. And they be making up a lot of stuff just to get people to comment about it. Meanwhile, you might think that they really are thinking this, but really it's all fake. The internet is not a real place. Like, you can't take nothing online seriously. Like, at all. Before I even, if somebody sends me a video of a couple arguing in the car or something, I go to their page and I see that everything on their page is a skit. But other people don't even go and do that. They just comment on what they see. And I'm like, if you go to their page, you'll know that all of this stuff is everything on here is fake. None of this is real. They even got the fake body cam police footage skits that, I'm thinking like, oh my God, this is terrible. But I'm thinking like, let me go to the page. And then I see, oh, these are satire posts made for educational purpose. But everybody in the comments are like literally arguing and yeah, no. If somebody having all that drama all the time, I usually block them or unfollow them.
Yeah, you can put them on the 30-day snooze or something.
You can do that too. Yeah, I'm really quick to block somebody. If I don't like your status and I don't even know you in real life and I don't even know how you got on my page, I will just I'll block them. That, like, I don't know.
Yeah. So real quick, let me ask a question. Mm-hmm. That's Lil Durk, right? Ain't it? That's DJ in the comments. No. Or is that's Durk?
No, that's D.
Yeah. All right. What up, D? I thought that was DJ. I'm about to shout you out. You a superhero.
Nah, he ain't even gonna ask nothing like that.
I can go for that. I can go for that. I mean, like, I just don't understand why my success is or your success threatens my success. I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand why it ain't enough for all of us. Cause it is.
It's more than enough.
And like, we let street culture move into like business worlds and regular everyday life. And it's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be where, like, if I own a restaurant, I'm telling other people not to eat at somebody else's restaurant. It's not supposed to be that if I got a studio and I got a certain way I make beats and somebody say, well, I want to go get beats from him. Mm-hmm. I'm not supposed to be like, well, if you tell me what beat you want, I can make you a beat better than him. Mm-hmm. Man, it's enough for all of us. If I'm confident enough in me, right, you gonna walk out the door and I'm expecting somebody else to walk in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I literally don't get it. I literally don't get it. And
but
then,
you have sense. Some people don't have sense.
And then when you get around the kids and see how they act, it be so hard to be mad at them because of how the adults act in their world. Like how am I expecting a kid to not act like with his emotion when his mama just posted a video of her fighting a neighbor on the news? Or his daddy. How I'm supposed to teach this young man how to be nice to women when his daddy on the internet destroying his mama because he got to pay child support? Like, it'd be weird. Like, I don't get you. I don't get y'all. And I'm trying to be nicer and not say words, but man, I be wanting to punch on people about stuff. Like, man.
I agree, D. Listen, a lot of people, it do be hate, bro. It be like that. Like,
no. See, it's different. I ain't saying people don't have hate. I'm saying there's a lot of people with imaginary haters.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my God. There's like, I'm gonna tell you something cool about actually getting hate. You're supposed to actually take that with a grain of salt, bro. Ain't nobody hating on the homeless nigga who asking people for hot dogs at 7-Eleven, bro. They only got something to say about people who got motion, who light shine bright enough for people to see it.
Yeah.
What do we talk that, man? Look, if your day can be fulfilled talking about Mike V, you ain't gonna do nothing to him. You gonna talk about him. And the reason you talk about him is because you can't talk to him. That's a bar. You talk about him because you're scared to talk to him. Man, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on it.
Yeah.
But the person with the imaginary haters,
listen, man,
they're really just hate. They're actually the ones who are the haters. So what they're doing is just projecting.
They live in an imaginary world.
Yeah, they're just projecting, and it's sad.
All the way around. You see Mike Tomlin step down today?
I did. If I'm being honest, I think if he coached anywhere other than Pittsburgh, he probably would have been gone 4 or 5 years ago.
My thing is, they wanted him out of there. Let's see what you get there.
Yeah, I can go for that too. And I don't know if they wanted him out there, whether he wanted out there. Because I don't think Pittsburgh been committed to winning. And you can't be in Pittsburgh and not be committed to winning because it's going to make people look bad. And like when you got to answer these questions every year and you can't just be like it's the owners and it's the own, like, you feel what I'm saying? But like if you really look at Pittsburgh roster, you can't really say they was committed to winning. So, and Pittsburgh, the championship, supposed to be a championship town. It's certain towns that the fans supposed to run you out of town for not winning. Man, you the Cowboys who had that run, you San Francisco, you Pittsburgh, you New England. Your fans supposed to be on you to be winners. Your organization is known for winning. And not going to the playoffs is known for winning. And like I think Mike Tomlin overachieved the last 4 or 5 years. But I also like, from my perspective, like if you the Boston Celtics, you can't go 5 years without competing for a championship in some way, shape, or form. You feel what I'm saying? Pittsburgh been mediocre, even though I and I ain't saying it just because he's from here. I truly believe he overachieved with Pittsburgh. He ain't had no quarterbacks. You ain't got no quarterback, you can't win in the NFL. Right?
Yeah.
So I believe he overachieved, but it's just certain organizations. Like, if he was in Arizona, he could stay there forever, going 9-8, and going to the playoffs every year. Pittsburgh's supposed to be a championship town. You got to be going after championships to me.
I could go for that. Like you said, he did overachieve a couple of years and he has shit. So it's one of them things we'll see.
We live in a world, in sports world, you ain't gonna just have a defense and beat people no more. I don't care what sport it is. Like, every sport is making their rules so that offensive players can get better. You can't just be defense, and win in no sport.
Oh yeah. So Shot, what she was saying last week, I forgot last week was about I know I'm jumping all around, my man. We was talking before we came on air, and I wish that little 5-minute segment was on air because we was having some good conversation. Last week we was talking about what was it, toxic parents and absent parent and a whole lot of other stuff with that.
That was a conversation.
Yeah, I wanted some of the women on that normally be on our show, especially Shy, Kira, Toya, some other women.
It was just the fellas on there.
Yeah, I don't think no woman came on, did it?
Nope. No.
It probably was in the comments, but they ain't come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week I was tired. I work overnight.
Ooh.
I get off work in the morning, and then I might do a bunch of running around during the daytime. So by like 5, 6 o'clock, I'm ready to lay down and take a nap. And my nap lasted like 9 something.
I can go for that. Yeah. Because when you work overnight, you want to wake up like you getting up for work in the morning. Like, when I worked overnight, if I didn't do it that way, it's gonna be a long night. Like, I can't get up at 5 o'clock and gotta be at work at 11. Like, I want to get up like 9:30, 10 o'clock, get up, take a shower, and it's like I'm going out to work in the morning. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Oh yeah.
The time is just rotated around.
At least an hour, at least a 2-hour window. So you can't be up early. But when I was working crazy hours, back then I hour, 2-hour power nap, and that was good. The whole, that was. I ain't older. You can't do that now.
Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I call it a nap, but it's really like I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
that's the fact.
When I was driving trucks, I used to get up early in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning to go to work, get off, do some shit, run around, was coaching, leave coaching, maybe we got to do some joint. It'd be 10, 11 o'clock, I get in the house. I'm like, shh. By the time you back up.
Yeah, that's how I really. So what did y'all come up with last week? Was it who was worse, the toxic parent or the absent parent?
It depends on the kid.
Yeah.
It depends on the kid.
At first we started off, we were saying the toxic, hands down.
But some definitions of absent. Woo.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you absent, but you present.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the worst.
And so, it kind of depends on the kid, and I don't know if one worse or more damaging. Because, like, when you first hear the word absence, you think literally like not being present. But after some of them definitions, man,
yeah, we started.
I think being there and being absent might be harder on your heart. Then at some point, a person that's toxic, you can, like, I got a homeboy who called his mama by her first name, and he like, the reason he do it is because once he able to look at her just as the person she is, all the stuff she did, like he can't take it personal because that's how she is with everybody. Yeah, of course, that's my mama, so I wanted to be different. But when I think about who, and I ain't gonna say her name out loud, who she is, I'm just gonna like call a spade a spade. That's just who she is. It ain't about me. It's about more about her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and her toxicity rubbed off on them, but in a different way compared to like literally being there, like doing the bare minimum, never encouraging your kid, never caring about what your kid care about. You know what I mean? Like it's people who hate being embarrassed by their parents that'll just pop up to their kid's school and embarrass them and then act like you a kid. You ain't got no feelings. What do you mean I gotta go to school here for another 179 days?
Yeah.
You get to go home and watch soap operas and so like it's a little bit tough. And I kind of say like it's kind of on the kid based off their experience, because I'm pretty sure somebody who tell you they mama didn't beat on them would look at it different than a person who mama beat on them or daddy beat on them. But there's a person who had a mom and a daddy sitting right in the house and felt like they was alone.
Yeah. Yep.
And they might have said, man, I wish my mama would have beat me.
Or I wish they won't even hear.
Like, I can tell you a story. A person I know did juvenile life at 14, right? And I know somebody who didn't do juvenile life that said, man, I would have traded childhoods with you because his mama came and visited him every week. His daddy dropped money on his books, and they literally, till he came home at almost 18, like his family, like you just made a mistake. And there was another kid who was at home with a bunch of people, like, and ain't nobody like him. I'd rather be with that family who was not well off, and this other family had some money and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely on the situation.
Yeah, everybody don't have the same understanding and all that old shit, you know.
Last week was a good one. Y'all missed out. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was definitely some talk. But it's one of the ones a lot of people gonna dodge anyway. You talking about toxic parents, people gotta take accountability. Because a lot of the times you ain't hitting home talking about their parents. You may hit home with a lot of them talking about them being parents.
Yeah. So, that's definitely true.
Yeah.
That's true. People
hey, listen, like if you can't hold the mirror up to yourself, like it ain't no, see, a lot of times people like it's not a handbook to this. It's not a handbook. You're gonna make some mistakes. The way you get better is to recognize your flaws. The longer you act like you don't have no flaws, the longer you gonna be like that.
Yeah. It's a trend, but it's something that people do anyway. They talking about that these young folks now are doing no contact with their parents. And I'm like, no contact. You're just not talking, but you know, it's the thing that they're talking about. So like, you know, you got a toxic mom, then you just don't talk to her for like 6 months to a year until you ready to talk to her again. And that goes back to, you know, being these toxic absent parents. So like these people now, they putting up their boundaries and they not being apologetic about it at all.
But it's also a double.
It's also you gotta find your peace if it's causing you peace. But if it's just some people do some shit just to prove a point too, you know what I'm saying?
And it's also with the newer generations where they don't let them believe they can do whatever they want to without consequence. And as a parent, sometimes they like the whole saying like, well, that's your kid, so you're supposed to love them anyway. I'm their parent, they supposed to respect me the same way. Like if you want me to care about your feelings, you should care about mine, right? It don't matter who you are. Kid, granddaddy, uncle, I don't care about that. Like that's like so for a person to say, well, even if you don't agree with your kid, what your kid doing, you're supposed to love them. What do you mean? Because I bet you I can give you situation. Because I bet you I can give you situation. You want to pander to the crowd, but I can give you situations where you're gonna be like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'd rather we not get into that. But get it. Like people are pandering to crowds for the sake of the conversation. I'm always gonna be the dude that kicked the box, bro. So you gonna talk yourself into a situation where you're gonna look crazy. And don't get it wrong. There's a difference. And see, people act like if you don't put up with other people's bullshit, that you don't love them. Now, I think I love you because I don't put up with your bullshit. Because I don't let you go around here and think you getting over on people. And Tom, whatever.
Why I can't be I love you, but I love myself more.
That's a whole nother zip up bag.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, what the fuck are we talking about, man? I love you enough that I'm gonna walk away, and I love myself more that I'm gonna just keep the peace. Like it ain't even.
Yeah, you're not stressing me out.
And that's
oh yeah, boom, there it is. See, that's listen, man. That's where I love my viewers. Number one, man. Well, go ahead. I knew somebody was going to
knock it off. Knock it off. But it's just like I talk about it a lot, right? Like we were the Pepsi generation, the hip hop generation, whatever you call it. White people call it the Pepsi generation. We call it the hip hop generation, whatever.
That's facts, K. Facts. That's K. That's exactly
a big part of that. A big part of that was we wanted to have our own voice. We shouldn't have to wait to be adults to have a voice in the world. And I kind of agree with that a little bit. But it wasn't supposed to turn into where the kids run the world. The kids run the world. The kid and I'm gonna leave that for a second. I'm gonna walk away from that because that's a whole nother zipper bag that I've been on about 5 years, 10 years. But I want to go somewhere else first. Like we have to acknowledge, like we have to actually acknowledge that the parents of our generation and the generation right under me, we was horrible. In the grand scheme of things, when it comes to preserving the human race.
Preserving the human race? What that mean?
Meaning, like, everybody here for a bunch of different things, but you really here for the betterment of the human race. You're really here to make this place better for the next generation and leave it in a better situation than it was for you got here. And we are not.
What are we doing? What's happening?
In a bunch of situations. Like, we're 10 years away from having a whole generation of black males that disappeared. We're 10 years away from a whole generation of black males disappeared between killing and prison. Whether you want to admit it or not, that's just the reality to it. And we glorified. King Bone was a serial killer. They talk about that nigga more than they talk about Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
An admitted serial killer, and we praise him.
Yeah.
What's the last thing a black person invented that we praised? Man, I ain't just saying stuff to be saying stuff. This is what it is.
Yeah.
So we putting ourselves in horrible situations. But the worst part of it was once we got these kids to this bad situation and we figured out, oh, we want to get our shit right, we said, well, that ain't my problem no more. How?
So how do we fix it?
We leave it to the coaches. We leave it to the mentors. We leave it to the.
So how do we fix it?
Yeah, how do we fix it? how do, because like you know Martez, he worked with the youth. On our business side, we work with adults.
I never heard that song. I'm gonna have to check it out.
I always say I'd rather work on the adults because the teenagers and the young people, they still got to make their mistakes. Those who want to do,
here's one thing touchy, but we got to learn because everybody is different and you got to approach different situations different. Mm-hmm. We got to stop putting everybody equal in the same box. If your child on the spectrum, we need to know that child got to be dealt with different. Don't try to act like they normal like Timmy, Johnny, and everybody else. That shit need to be, and we need to know that because we talk about this a lot, and they say it take a village, and I don't know if I posted this in our group chat or what, but it was talking about it take a village, and the dude said, and I'm gonna use this word even though people don't like
that.
This.
I know what you
say. What the hell are we supposed to do when the whole village retarded? You know what I'm saying? Like nobody want to talk about that part though. You know what I'm saying? But that's true. How many families you seen them? You know, they all on the spectrum, but everybody try to act like they normal and regular. Like, okay, you can be there, but we still need to know certain things. Like, for instance, I coach football. And when we went to Florida, one parent was let it be known, listen, my child take this medicine. He got to take this medicine, blah, blah, blah. But I personally know there's a couple of them jokers on the spectrum. And we was there 10, 12 days. So all this medicine and everything else they supposed to be on, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a I work with people who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. So I know that there's a lot of stigma that comes along with that. And some parents, they don't want to acknowledge those things, about their children because other people are judgmental. And they may be in denial. But it's
be in denial when you go to court and you go into jail and they say what's wrong with it. Don't bring it up then. You ain't want to bring it up in school. You ain't want to bring it up nowhere else. Don't bring it up then. Don't use it to get off. Keep it in your pocket like you kept it in your pocket for every other situation.
Yeah, people, they're doing their relatives and their children a disservice when they don't get them the help that they need in advance before stuff hits the fan.
But see, here's the thing. And because see, this is what that lead to. And baby, you're gonna laugh at this because I don't really like that goddamn show because of what that man accused of. But the episode of the Cosby Show, when they found out Theo was dyslexic or something, right? See how it changed him. Like he had all these problems in school. He was always in trouble. He was always thinking mischief because he couldn't learn. But it was deeper than he not smart. No, it's something really wrong in your mind. And the moment we figured that out, like you said, there's a plan for it, bro. Like people. Let me ask you a question. And both of y'all been in this position before, so let me ask you. Have you ever, and it's a two-part question. Have you ever been doing real bad and people talk bad about
you? Yeah.
Have you ever been doing real good and people talk bad about you?
They talk about bad when I'm doing good.
So why are you worried about people talking about you? Because they're going to talk about you anyway. They talked about Jesus. Jesus, if you believe the book, Jesus, the greatest human to ever walk the planet. and they talked about Jesus. Why would you worry about people talking about you? You better than Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, she said the parents need help before they can help the kids. That
That's a
is
whole nother
true.
thing.
That's true.
That's a
That's
whole
true. Like there's some people that are parents and they
birth
didn't.
donors.
I'm about to say, yeah,
Some people are birth donors, birth contributors. They
It's
ain't parents.
they're not parenting anything anybody.
I can go in the alley and pull 13 people out the mall that ain't parents that got kids.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't gotta go there. You can go shit. It just
Like no parents are perfect, but some of us are definitely doing better than others.
Like,
and then again, that's all on the measuring stick of what you you know what I'm saying? What you consider doing better. Some people think financial shit make them better because they buy everything. You still a horrible fucking parent. You just bad, you know what I'm saying? But
No,
that's a whole
not
nother
exactly.
subject. But parenting. But how many people know how to be parents? That's what we talked about on the show with toxic parenting, passing down those toxic generational things. I went through it, you did it, or my mama did it this way. We gonna do it. Nah, that's some bullshit. Your mama did some bullshit, your grandma did some bullshit, and it's supposed to be when we know better, we do better. You know what I'm saying? So and the goal is, see, this is what most people get it messed up at. You supposed to be a better parent than your parent was to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
simple. You're supposed to be a better parent than your parent was to you because you learn from their mistakes and the things they did, and you're supposed to be better.
I don't
It's actually going worse.
listen. If you follow my social media, bro, one of my favorite sayings is one of my favorite hashtags is legacy over memories, bro. Like, I'm trying to leave a legacy. Like, I want, when I'm gone from here, I want my great grandkids to talk about me like I was a myth for what I did for my bloodline, bro. Like, man, I wish I could live. And I don't want you trying to compete, but I want my legend to live because I laid it all on the line so they don't have to. Yeah. And like I said, man, I watch people. Like, you booked that cruise 2 years ago, and now you fucked up and you really can't pay for that cruise. But you ain't letting the girls go on that cruise without you. And you gonna risk coming home and your goddamn lights and water be off.
Mm-hmm.
I went on the cruise. You goofy. You goofy. A lot.
But we gotta always consider the parents was children having children and learning daily how to be a parent and dealing with the burden that they didn't have an education to do so. Part of that's true. I like part of that's true. What? Because I'm going on the education part. That goes to a lot of stuff I say, and I say it in the way that people get mad. You got to remember some of your great grandmas and all those. They just didn't have the trying to clean it up instead of saying the crazy words, but they just didn't have, like you say, the education. They didn't have no knowledge. They wasn't able to learn and do a whole lot of things. They didn't have no education. Just say it that way. So they said a lot of silly old shit because that's what they were just told, and they ain't know no better. But as we was able to learn to read, write, and go to school and do all this other shit, yes, we supposed to know better to do better. So that goes back to what I was saying. And I can't say it's all on children was having children because
children was doing grown-up stuff.
Yeah.
Man, and once you
the people in my family, they were like older when they had. I mean, they was in their like late 20s. I can't say they was children.
Once you decide to play grown-up games and get grown-up consequences, you're not a child no more, fam. Like, that's just the reality to that. Like, I swear to God, if my brother was watching, he could tell you, Rob, you done heard me say this a bunch of times. My brother, we got a phone line in our room. My brother was turning 13. I was 9. This conversation my mama had for him was simple. If you get her pregnant and her daddy say you gotta marry her, you get married tomorrow, nigga. Because once you make babies, your life ain't yours no more. I ain't giving out that pass no more. Stop letting them do grown people shit. Because grown people shit come with grown people responsibilities and consequences. And we can't really say, oh, well, but they was kids. Well, keep them in the kids' place.
Hey, Chris, this one here is it opens up a whole lot of things I've been wanting to say. But let's just go back to Malcolm said, you'll be a fool to let the enemy teach your kids. You know what I'm saying? So once we was begging to put our kids in these public schools, my camera, y'all can hear me?
I can hear you.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you just froze.
All right. Yeah, my screen had went black. Yeah, my screen had went black. All right. Yeah. So with that, I'm saying, just think about it. To the average parent that works 8-10 hours a day, and then they come home and do whatever the kid doing after school program or sport. How many hours out the day you spending with your child? The school and the school spend all the time. Listen, and we talk about this a lot. Most parents don't really know their kids. You see them in the morning, you getting them dressed for school or whatever. They gone 8-10 hours. They come out when they come home, 8 o'clock, whatever. You getting them ready for bed, doing whatever. On the weekend, they may got other school events, or they may be over the grandparent house or the other parent house. So you really don't be knowing your kids if you really think about it. So who really raising your kids? The schools and the TVs and social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, I used to have a regular office job, working 8 to 5, come home, do homework with the kids, and then it's like eat and then go to bed. So you really only getting a couple of hours with them.
And those are the parents that try to get the hours with them.
You ready?
What about the ones that don't? They come home and they just be like, "Do you do your homework?" And then they trying to entertain their little boo things or their little homegirls to catch up on everything they miss. So think about those ones.
You ready?
They raising themselves.
One of the biggest problems is
steaming beaming.
A lot of the babies that's being born ain't planned. Some people was just humping and then somebody ended up pregnant. The mama and daddy don't even really know each other. They start trying to build a relationship because there's a baby on the way. Let's really talk about it.
And all that's fake anyway.
And so it's easy for him to walk away from her or her to walk away from him soon as they don't agree with each other. We don't even know each other, fam. Fuck on.
Yeah.
You did that little thing. You did that little thing, and I don't want nobody else to have.
Oh my God, I don't want nobody else getting that right there. So let's make a relationship. That's stupid.
Now we go together. Now you my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend.
And it's funny because we seen it happen a million times over and over.
Yeah,
it's okay to do that if you don't bring no baby in, because you can do whatever you want to do, but be smart. Be smart.
No, because you want to know what because the state said, why be smart? Girl, have that baby. We got all the stuff you need. We got it. So even though you know that you just wanted to, goddamn it, slide down that man meat pole a couple times, because you days told you, well, stay home. We got a crib that costs $12 a month for you. We'll pay your light bill and give you $500 worth of food.
Ooh, I don't need no man. I'm independent.
Now watch this. Hold on. Look, we own it now. Not only do I not need no man, when I get my taxes back next year, and then y'all say I got this much money because I claimed one baby. So you mean if I claim another one? Oh shit, let's do this again.
Ooh.
Especially to somebody who ain't never seen $2,000 at one time in real life. Nigga, is you crazy?
Okay, so what I don't know about that. I can't relate to that. So I don't know what's going through somebody's mind when they accept those things.
I need people to understand something, and especially women, because a lot of women don't like the women who don't come from it don't understand it. I need you to understand that it's women humping for value meals outside. She hungry today. She hungry today. She might tell you to bring her goddamn it 4 for 4, and you might be able to get goddamn it some
4 for 4.
3,000.
You might give it a 4 for 4 in return.
Just telling you the truth. Like, I get it. Women don't understand it, but I promise you, there's a whole community of them. There's a whole community of them.
And how did that happen? Was it the way that they were raised?
Because somebody taught them that all they had to offer was their body.
And they told them no money, no honey. All them silly things, no finance, no romance.
Because I'm fair. Some creepy ass uncle or cousin touched on them when they was little, so they got sexual early anyway. Then another sexual ass older cousin said, well, if you're gonna do it, you might as well get money for it. And those is real conversations. I ain't just making that up, man.
I know. That's true. It's happening.
The little dude who ain't got no motion, who don't know how to make girls like him, he prayed for girls like that.
Oh well, so when they cut the EBT off, in December, it was a lot of people, a lot of men, grown men, on the internet talking about we up now, fellas. We up now. See what she wants. She wants some food. She hungry. She'll do this and that. And I was like, ooh, this is a flex. This is what you say on the internet. Like, you want people to know that you just looking for somebody vulnerable.
No, the same way there's a girl who every shirt she wear show her titty meat, and she got designs all over her titty meat, but she act like she ain't trying to show her titty meat, right? There's a whole bunch of dudes who talk on the internet just like it's called fishing. Man, I'm just saying shit. She might bite. Man, I got $40. I know a dude who say something about $40 every day. And if somebody need $40, that man gonna give it to him to do the grown up with him.
I know somebody. I know some people who be going. I think that person go down the line hitting up everybody for the same $40.
It's a dude who watch our show. I don't care. It's a dude who watch our show. Man, like 12 inboxes that man be in, but all he doing is, but on his page, all he doing is looking for love. You and everybody inbox trying to smash whether they got a dude or not. And he might be watching right now. And he know who I'm talking about. Look at the buck.
Hey,
what about inflation? Everything is still $40. It ain't bumped up to 50 or 60.
In his defense, that's the best option. I seen him say the other day, the free coochie costs way too much. You know what I'm saying?
No. Because most people don't like sex don't have value no more. Like it's songs where they want you to touch the dangly thing that's in the back of their throat, and they come on at 10 o'clock in the morning. Like sex has no value no more.
7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning when you taking the babies to school.
Like sex has no value. It's like they carry it like it's just something to do.
I was riding in the car with my daddy and my son this weekend, and every song that came on, Oh
He was
man.
embarrassed a little bit.
I hit the button and the next station was playing something else terrible. And then I hit that and then I just cut it off.
I got satellite radio so I can listen to comedy radio because I don't listen to none of it.
Yeah, I just turned it down. I
But
was like, what is happening?
it's like we devalue it so much and we act like it's nothing when at the end of the day, lives come from it. Lives that depend on these people who made it. Ooh, man. And like people who making babies can't even depend on themselves to take care of themselves. And now another human got to depend on you. That is crazy to me. And the state won't do nothing about it. Like the most important job you can get on this whole planet is being a parent. You ain't got to take no test to become a parent. You got to take a test to drive a forklift at Walmart, but you ain't got to take a test to groom the next generation of humans.
Yeah. Everything I do is so I can try to
we got plans for all of them. So we don't need a test. We need somebody to create those ones we building these jails for. We need somebody to create these ones. We need to do some work over here. We need these ones doing the work over there. They got a plan for them all.
That's true. That's true.
And man, I was looking up something about prison as it pertains to slavery. Man, the first prison system won't even invented until after slavery was abolished.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, man. So listen, you say it's a lot of people playing. Is a lot of people playing parents. Some people ain't even playing parents. Some people just have offspring. Yeah. Some people that, but it's some playing. Some think they being parents because they don't know no better. It's all different levels and situations to that. Let's see, we got some more comments down there. Alrighty. Your wife said social media too. I shouldn't know what. Yeah. What you like to do? You do in your bedroom, your business. I hate those people that put all the personal shit up there. Bro. And as soon as somebody don't agree with them, stay out of my business. No, you put your whole life on the book.
What world? Like, when did this happen? Where, like, as a grown-up who mama on your page, granddaddy on your page, the pastor on your page, and you just be like, yeah, I be eating ass. What? Where do you need? God, I be so embarrassed, bro. And I swear that's how you know it's genuine. Like, my stomach feel bad. Like, I look around to see if other people looking at you like I'm looking at you. Like, God almighty, yo. Like, it's no decorum. Like, people are horrible. Like, humans. No, let me rephrase that. The United States of these America has empowered people to be pieces of shit. And it's horrible. It's horrible. And the worst part is, anything you don't agree with, somebody a hater. So if I say, man, I don't listen to Sexy Red because that shit is like audio porn. Somebody gonna say, I'm hating that Sexy Red can get money. No, anybody who know me know. All I want to do is see black people get money. But I ain't gotta like the way you get money.
Yeah. All right, so let's go back to this. What was that question? I don't even know. I guess it's something to talk. It's like you have to form a superhero team using any people from your specific neighborhood. Who's on it and what are their powers? the barber with the gossip vision, the auntie who feeds everyone, etc., etc.
Hold
So let's go with just a 5 or 6 man super a five or six shit, what I say? A 5 or 6 man superhero team.
So first, I don't want nobody who gossip on my team. I'm a grown man who was born in the 70s. Grown men ain't supposed to gossip. That shit is for talk shows and soap operas and ladies. So I don't want nobody who gossip. When I go in the barbershop, if we ain't talking sports or about an actual topic, like I don't want you telling me everybody business. Like I ain't one of them people, bro. I promise you. And I think it comes from when we was kids with all the stuff going around. Like I just ain't one because somehow if you end up with the information and people know you got the information, somehow you turn out, whether you passing it along or not, you turn out to be the bad guy. I don't want no parts of that. And I just think like we done turned into a bunch of gossipy, like a world of gossipy grown men, and it's a little bit alphabetical to me. Like them people belong in the GBLT, the alphabetical people. My barber do know sports, so for sports conversation, good sports conversation, like it's always gonna be something jumping. In that regard, that's a kind of crazy question. Like the person in the hood. So not like your people, but like just people in the hood.
It could be your peoples. It could be anything. Because if I do one, my dad got to be on my superhero team.
Sam got to be in it as the greatest booster in the history of boosting.
I talked to Wayne. I talked to Sam. I talked to Seven a couple days ago up there.
You could get a pair of $300 Jordans for $40, and they're official. He just had to run from Coliseum Mall with them. I'm trying to think. The iceberg lady. It got to be an iceberg lady if we superheroing. Has to be an iceberg lady. Like my dad would be one. He always been one of my superheroes, and I don't know if I ever explained it to people why. All he ever did was try his hardest to take care of the people he loved. He literally gave his life trying to take care of the people he loved. Like mama, my mama, his kids, his nephews, you feel what I'm saying? His grandkid, like he literally just tried to do as much as he could for the people he loved. And he sacrificed so much for himself in doing so. So, yeah, like he took part of the reason I grew to be selfless. And he was mean. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, if you know my pop, he was mean. He might talk trash about doing for you and be mad that he got to keep doing for you, but he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he definitely on the list. Man, I don't know, because we would have to put all them together. But like that little crew with Delvin and Lil Joe and Jordan and Yak and BJ when they was in high school, and like they could make you start laughing and you be laughing till your nose running. Like you might have to combine that, but they literally was special in their prime with that.
Mm-hmm.
My baby sister just being my baby sister, and like she a genius with this computer paperwork stuff that I hate so much. And I think she like, I don't care if I need to fax something, I might go to her house because I don't know how. So, and then my wife, because she completed it. Like I'm a whole person with her. That's easy.
Can't go wrong with that, Cap. That's for sure. Can't go wrong with that. Let me get to you, Jojo, because I did want to get in your other question more. You say, do parents play a critical role in children life, education, sports, sportsmanship, etc., etc.? I'm gonna let Mike, if he want to go first, because my answer gonna be a little back and forth over the place from what I'm just from what
Um,
I'm
like I believe, like especially as an adult, seeing who my kids have become. I believe the parent play more of a role in all that stuff than the kid understand. Um, Two parents can tell their kid to go to school. One telling their kid to go to school because education is important. One telling that kid to go to school because they need that kid out of the house so they can do adult things that they don't want to do around that kid. They don't care what the kid grades like as long as you out this house from this time to this time so I can get my freedom. Those kids gonna excel different. Them kids, education gonna mean different things to them kids. One kid gonna love school, one kid might hate it because you just send me here to get you out the way. Uh, 90% of the times when a kid has an attitude problem on the field, it's a parent on the sideline with an attitude problem or a parent who's scared of their kid. Uh, I think a lot of times, nope, I ain't gonna say that because I can't speak for them, but I will say this, JoJo. I think your sons turned into who they was because of your influence. I think you played a major part in who they all turned out to be as adults. And I think they consciously made an effort to think about you as they were moving forward in their life. Honestly, I know my kids do, um, and I think that's kind of one of the greatest compliments a parent can get. Uh, yeah,
yeah, you. Mm. So they do play a critical role in all of it, one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Um, how serious they take it or how much they put into it, all that goes into playing a critical role. Whether you do enough, you go above and beyond. You don't do a lot, you don't do enough. You don't show up, you do show up. All those are critical roles. You know what I'm saying? Um, I had a whole lot I wanted to say, but I think Mike hit on the lot and I ain't gonna dwell too far. And I just wish parents will um talk to the kids about their roles, their dreams, and their children's life instead of trying to make them live your dreams that you have for them. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
A lot of parents force their views and their dreams on them. And if they don't see the vision that or whatever that child has, you don't supposed to see it the way they do. Is they dream. You supposed to be just there to support them. You know what I'm saying? So, in a nutshell, I know this all. Let's all don't stop killing the kids' dreams with your fears and your disbeliefs. Just
so,
support them kids and push hard.
so first I want to
Kids
say to
better
this
parents
comment.
show up for them when they play sports or get awards. You better bet it. They looking for them parents, and
So
when they see them, that's
I, I
huge.
wanna I wanna comment on this because when I saw it, like so, uh, I did a I guess you would call it going forward ceremony at a middle school uh,
Mm-hmm. I'm
last
coming
year,
to you next, Chris.
and that was my like before I spoke to the eighth graders that were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
I actually spoke to the parents and the family who showed up for them kids, and the one thing I told them was Like I know some of y'all had to call in work and miss a couple dollars and all that. Keep showing up for these kids.
V.
Like as they road get hard, knowing there's somebody there to ride with them, who counting on them, who want to see them win, and they ain't just doing it by themselves, gonna mean everything to them. Whether it's sports, whether it's academics, whatever it is, knowing that somebody else believe in you means something. And just saying it sound good. Show up for people.
Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about hit on this one for a little bit, then we can move on. So Chris asks, is there any ideas for some solutions that can be provided to parents to help them restore order in their homes and help them guide their children in a better direction? Absolutely.
Oh man.
Um, let me say this first thing first. The parent, in order to have to restore order in your home, they got to restore order in themselves first. You know what I'm saying? You can't love, and I ain't saying like they got to be perfect. I'm just saying certain things shouldn't spill over to your children. That should be certain things for you and as an adult to deal with to handle X Y Z. So a lot of things like that hinder the children or be issues for the children shouldn't even be issues they're going through. They taking on mom and daddy burdens because they putting that stuff out there. But that's the start and restore order in their home.
Um,
It depends what kind of order you're talking about. You know, not to go spiritual. So take that part. Go ahead, Mike. You want to talk? I'm gonna let you talk.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No. So
Because spiritual means something. Spiritual means
yeah.
something.
I listen, I be trying not to hit on that because everybody got different religions, don't believe this, that, and the third. So a lot of people gonna say the order ain't gonna never be right because God ain't never the head of the household. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's how
whatever
some people
God
gonna
is
say.
for you, whatever God is for you, like
Yep.
right.
So
So
there's that. Then you gotta go with
I
like
really,
boom. You go in some houses, bruh. Is no rules, no boundaries, no straight up, as we say, law of the land, no foundation, no nothing. People just come and do as they please. Like, and I just remember like Mike said certain things. You in our house, you won't gonna do this as a man in the house. If ladies in the house, you can't do this. Like some people just don't know a lot of things. It's a lot of little. It's not even no respect level, no boundaries, no nothing in the house. It's a lot of I don't even know where to start because there's so many things, bro. It had to be on every house, every scenario gonna be different depending on what they function and structure is. Go ahead, Mike.
one thing, and I know it ain't. It's gonna sound simple, but it's the reality to it. Man, people gotta understand that parenting is the most important job you have.
Yeah.
Like all of your own personal garbage got to go out the window. Like you made a life, you have a responsibility to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep, man, it's that simple to me.
It's
It's that
it's a lot.
simple.
It's a lot you can say into that question, Chris. That's a good question because um like you say, each home has a different order, different structure, different foundation, but it got to be some type of order, some type of So we talk about that. What's up, V? I seen you, man. I gotta hit you up too and to rap with you. Boom. What's up? Oh, Pops got another question. What you got, Pops? One more, one more thing. Now you good, man. Listen, I appreciate you asking the questions, man. The questions give us more to talk about. Good one. How important is the PTA meeting our lives and the children's life?
It's a step, but like if education means something, it shouldn't just be PTA meetings. Like
But
be involved. You're supposed to
true.
be involved.
But you definitely should make a PTA meeting, or you should make
Hey,
something.
you
I
should.
just think how many think about this part. How many people this year right now don't even know what their kid teacher look like, never seen them, never talked to them, never nothing. You know what I'm saying?
They know the bus driver.
Shit,
They know the bus
I
driver.
don't even know that shit, man. But the PTA meeting is a step if those little things, and that helps because let's just say with your kid, knowing you will show up, you will pop up, and they may think a little twice about saying little slick shit, doing little slick shit. Guess what? Miss Johnson may think a little twice before she do something or say something crazy. Your kid knowing, hey man, Mr. Gurley and Mr. Vincent and them, they come to their PTA meeting, they about their business, and they ain't, you can tell they good parents and they ain't gonna be with no foolishness with their kid. They just establish a relationship. Some things don't have to be said. You can pick up on. Okay, what parent she say? The parents need parents in classes. Facts. A lot of them do. A lot of them.
I think all of them do. To get the basis down, because I think like there are too many people who don't understand that parenting is about the kids. And I think all like at least for your first one, you gotta prove that you on a path that you know what you got going on. Like I'm just being honest, bro. Like because the state of parenting is horrible to me.
Yeah.
Like I stand in the McDonald's with 13 and 14-year-old kids where they mama in the line and they use every profanity in the world and they mama just be looking. Man,
So let me ask you. So boom, good thing. So is it okay that what age is it okay to allow your child to start cussing?
I don't know if it's an age. I know it's situations. And here's what I mean. Me and my son went to the basketball court. He was probably 14. Some other 14-year-old kids out there, they talking trash back and forth. He smoked the layup. Dude say you saw. He say your sorry ass. He say shut your dumb ass up. I just kept running down court. We out here with the fellas. You can talk like that out here with the fellas. Let an adult tell me you disrespected them with a curse word, I'll break your ribs. Life is about, it's a time and a place for everything. Life is about, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. So there are lessons to be taught. Of course, as a parent, you don't want your kid using profanity all the time.
Shit.
It's a time and a place for everything.
Some of them letting them do it at 4 years old.
Yeah, but see,
3, 2.
But those same adults also letting that 2-year-old sit in the middle of adult conversations, listen to adults talk about adult stuff. So that 7-year-old think she 12 because of how the adults around her treated her, but you really 7. And you ain't supposed to be like, man, that's another conversation.
Hey man, I get it.
Man, we got on the parenting subject again. This is dope.
Hey, listen, that's what happened when it was open and it went to there and it stuck there. Okay, we got a long one. Okay. Little Caroline. Let's see what she said. Boom, I clicked off everything. Let the children read that, Mike, if you can.
Let the children know that you are in the charge.
Oh yeah.
And they run things and stay in a child's place. The parents have to not let the children play one another. Get to know your child and their friends. Ask them how their day is going and is anything bothering them. And that's real though. Like letting parents bother them because play each other. Because I fell victim to that. I don't like that lady at all. None. Not a bit. Not a little bit. She can get hit in the face with a dump truck. I don't like that lady. So a lot of times, man, like don't even bring it to me. I'm just gonna buck the system because I don't like her. I'm just being honest. Like I feel victim to it, and it ain't right. Like you going like, but that also goes back to making babies with people you ain't supposed to make babies with.
And when that feeling, sexual healing. Yeah, man. So,
Right.
yeah, man. It goes back to like we said earlier, and I think more people need to start understanding this. Boundaries, man. You need boundaries with your kids, boundaries with your spouse. Maybe I should say boundaries with with your parents and everybody else in your relationship. Boundaries with your parents in your relationship. Boundaries with your siblings in your relationship. Even boundaries when they certain things with your children in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's boundaries all the way around for everybody and everything to a degree. Somehow, some way. Some people just don't want to set none.
And there's a whole nother group of parents that's scared of their kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen that.
Whole nother group of parents who scared to be parents.
I have never. It just amazed me when people beat on their parents. Like I can honestly say that, to my knowledge, none of my friends have never done that foolishness.
Nope, nope.
That I know. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. First, my daddy, the only human I'm scared of. He ain't here no more. That's first. Second, quick story. Like my son just like me. So one day, I don't even know what I'm mad at him for, but I'm fussing.
Yeah.
I got this thing when I'm getting frustrated and I want to punch people, where I just start twisting a strand of hair, trying to keep my hands occupied.
Yeah.
Man, he started twisting his hair. Man, if you would have seen me snap. Hey, yo, what you doing? What you doing with your hands, yo? Put your goddamn hands down, nigga. Who you want to hit? Hey, yo, it was comedy, bro. It was comedy. So it sounds like reverse psychology need to be applied through mandatory PTA meetings hosted by public schools, where they start implementing parenting courses for the parents, giving them strategies to start applying at home. In the grand scheme of things, that's a blueprint. The reality is, how many parents we gonna get to show up?
So it's on. Oh, that's what you was just reading. My bad. Let me put it up there for everybody else to see. They ain't seen it.
Oh, my bad.
So, no, you cool. You was telling your story and I forgot to click back off, and I forgot it won't on the screen.
Yeah, that's my guy. You know, that's my guy. But yeah, we done had some funny days. But like in theory, this worked, right? But also, you got a whole nother thing of where the school gonna be like, well, why I'm responsible for grades 1 through 12, K through 12. Why I got grown people in here teaching them stuff? Because see, here's the thing. A lot of these teachers don't live in the communities that they teach in. Right? Do they really care if these parents get it right for these kids? Because we done made teaching something that's just a job now too. It's a bunch of teachers who just like the students waiting for that last bell to ring so they can take off. And they ain't looking back. If your son need tutoring, pay for somebody. I'm going to smoke me some cigarettes in my car. Okay, can I address this? You doing that for what JoJo posted?
What? No, I ain't read that. Okay. I was somebody else texted me, said they was trying to put something on and it wouldn't come on the screen. I was reading it, but go ahead, address what you was about to address with Joe.
JoJo say I hear a lot about sex, but what about love? Because your children doing what you do. Like kids don't even know nothing about love. Kids can't really attest. Like they think they love and sex go together. Kids don't even understand the connection in no way, shape, or form. It's something that most adults don't even understand till too late. So kids understanding how love relates to sex, like, and that's why we gotta stop making sex like in the forefront of everything in our world. Because these kids want to do it because we make it seem like it's this cool thing to do all the time and it's fun and it feel great. But there are a lot of consequences that come with it. And they don't be ready.
Ain't it, man? That's what consequences come in by applying welfare checks to the home, by social service, was a parent ain't in the best interest for the child. Yeah, buddy. It should be, it should, listen, those things should be a part of the situation because, if in the grand scheme of things, welfare is supposed to be helping you get yourself together and get to be a better parent, right? So those type of things should be mandatory. Couple of hours this, couple of hours that, you know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, most people ain't working anyhow. So, I definitely, it definitely got to be some parenting and some social skills. One thing we got to learn too, man. People got to learn how to talk and communicate and deal with people. That's one thing. People just don't. It don't even be what you say; it's how you say it. Sometimes, like a lot of people don't know how to communicate. I would say the same kids and parents need the old grandma and the old school uncle and aunt on a lot of different levels, a lot of different ways.
Cheyenne, what up? I just think like the newer the generations get, like because of people talking about how hard it was, like people don't want to reach back to that. But you
Yeah,
need that. And I don't mean from a standpoint of like life being hard, but from wisdom. Like them people made it without all this stuff. Them people figured it out without all this stuff. Like we absolutely had some uncles and aunts and grandmamas and granddaddies that were abusers, but they didn't have psychologists and psychology, and it won't no whole lot of let these kids go talk to people and find out. Like these people had to feed people, these people had to make sure these people survived, these people had to make sure, like, your grandma came up in a time where if her kid walked in the wrong neighborhood, her kid might never be
hmm.
found again just because of his skin color. She absolutely had a different way of parenting than these kids today who can talk to people in China and see them face to face from their living room. Like, grandma, we need some of that. But a lot of the older people also got to be willing to step into this new world because these kids don't live in the world we grew up in either.
You gotta balance. I say you gotta, even if you don't step all the way in, you gotta learn. You gotta know what's going on in the new world. You gotta balance it. You gotta get a combination of both. You can't be stuck.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, them kids drive me crazy with 6'7". I don't know what it means, but they say it so much I want to kick people.
Yeah, listen. She said, I appreciate growing with my grandma. And it definitely wasn't always easy.
I appreciate you going up with your grandma too. I like that lady, and I ain't never get to meet her.
Hey, listen, it always, the older folks, they going to give you some core values that you need. It was about some morals, some principles. And the one thing they did have until you cross those lines or you didn't deserve it. I will give them this. The older generations had respect. You know what I'm saying? They had respect from everybody. Just ain't come up disrespectful, wild and crazy. Now, as they got older, they might have been a little grumpy and disrespectful to the younger generation. But that now I look at it, the generation probably made it that way.
Their
But
generation
they
disrespectful.
taught you more from.
Their generation disrespectful because you can't punch them in the face. Kids don't get beat up no more. If kids got beat up, man, they wouldn't be as disrespectful. We came up with all forms of disrespect, regardless of who you disrespected, unless somebody was soft as overcooked ramen noodles. Man, all
Everybody
disrespect.
got listen, man. People ain't taking no ass whoopings. These youngest got switches on everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't anybody just pulling out banging a shot. Ain't no more 8-shot revolvers or nothing. Man, them people got switches, man. They gonna let off 40 shots in 10 seconds on your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's sad.
No, that's the world we live in. I just can't subscribe to them. And I'm like, listen, bro. Here's the thing. And like we can be candid. I'm cool. I ain't the toughest nigga in the streets. I ain't the baddest. I ain't run people off the block or nothing. But I was really outside. And however it went, I was willing to stand on that. And there's no way you gonna tell me that with the people I came up around in years, they got man years for some of the wildest and most violent crimes. You're not telling me these young niggas can move me. I ain't scared of you. I walk right up on you and talk to you with your gun on you. I ain't scared of you. You don't like, and I think like and like, but part of why I can do that, part of why my boss can do that, part of why a new guy can do that is because we also understand coming from there how to walk to them people with respect and not just be on some I'm a bully you because I'm older than you. Shut up and listen type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
No
It's
question.
a conversation. And like I said, bro, I don't get disrespected by the youngest. Now, every now and then somebody might want to walk off or man, I ain't listening to this. You got the right to do that. But don't nobody be disrespectful. Don't nobody call me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't never get disrespectful.
Yeah. That's a walking off sometimes. That's their way of dealing with it without getting disrespectful. They'll be back. It's gonna stick. They heard enough. They'll be back.
And like I just feel like, bruh, and it sounds crazy, but I can see it right now just thinking about it. Man, we walked in and out that building so many times with that sign, each one, each one. Like we watched that, we looked at that sign so many fucking times, bro. And like I just don't I just don't know how to grow up or be on my way out of this life and not be trying to do the best I can to make it so the next generation get a better chance at it. Did that man just pull a Joe Clark on us? I watched Joe Clark too. I know where Rotten to the Core came from.
Hey, listen. Hey, Pops, how many you say, look what you said. When you realize you are rotten to the core, how many people realize they rotten to the core? You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't think they are. So
They say one bad apple spoils a bunch.
yeah.
Yeah, that's my movie too. I might watch that when we finish. That's the first movie I went to the movies to see. Lean on me.
Dang, that's crazy. Of course, it was. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
No, is that Zell? Is that Vonda with the
No, that's not
Nazi?
Taylor.
I don't know if that's Zell or Vonda. I don't know which one of them it is. Well, it could be.
Vonda was on too, but you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the first movie I went to on my own to see. That's a good question, bro. Probably had to be something I went with my brothers and them young
In the
to go
same
see.
year, I went and saw Lean on Me and Turner and Hooch. I've been a Tom Hanks fan forever.
Since Big, that was
Yeah,
my that was the one. That was the one.
man. If we ain't live,
Hmm.
uh, the everybody, if we ain't live in the hood, I wanted a piano on the floor.
Yeah, the
Your
from the
mom ain't
movie.
that shit in your house.
Yeah, Big was the man. I was just talking. That's crazy because me and D was just watching the old movie today. What was that movie we just watched? D. We watched so many movies. Like back in the days, Mama had all the movies.
Man, y'all be spot.
Yeah. Oh, we just watched. It won't be a mix. Oh, we watch Rad. It won't be a mixed band. We watch Rad. Like just to look how far technology came.
No facts. Like some of the movies you watch from back in the day, it'd be hard to look at now. The technology, you'd be like, man, you can see the strings coming from the ceiling.
Yeah. Like what's used to be one of my old movies,
Flash
and I tried to
Gordon.
watch. Nah, I tried to watch it. Oh, I think it was called like American Ninja or some joint like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Yeah, and I
The
tried to
body's
watch
so
that.
horrible.
Yeah, and I tried to watch that Action Jackson Joe and them. Man,
Tell you what, they talk about Bruce Lee like he was a bad motherfucker, but Donnie Yen looked like he'd beat your ass.
yeah. Um, it was so. What's another? I had some. We talked about movies. There was something else about to go on. Well, we're gonna wrap it up with y'all, and appreciate y'all being on tonight.
Man, yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a little dope one. We can video clip this one up. This one, we just piggybacked it. We just piggybacked last week.
yeah, and we were supposed to go with my dad interview today, but I felt like with everything I had going on, we ain't push it and ain't promote it, and why get him the short end of the stick compared to we do any other guests when it's about to be one of my favorite guests. So,
I can go for that. I can go for that.
so
Hey, absolutely. Hey, listen, yo, because I know y'all watching. I ain't getting off that. Hey, Derek and Junior gonna come up here. Y'all gonna get interviewed together, yo. Like it's a real story between y'all three brothers, bro. Like I ain't never heard nobody say Rob and Derek ain't fucking with each other or Junior. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all been together forever and y'all always stayed family through thick, through thin. Whether one of y'all was going through something, all of y'all was going through something. That's a story in our hood, bro. Ain't nobody, man, ain't nobody, listen, that's a story in our hood. I ain't gonna let y'all get away with that. I ain't gonna let y'all get away with that. If we trying to bring back family, the last name Gurley, a big part of that to me, just being fair. And I think we should talk about it.
hey,
I ain't scared of y'all. Y'all can jump me. I ain't scared of y'all. I ain't scared of y'all.
hey, listen, listen, because when you talk about the movies, that's what I was thinking back. I went with so, and he's slow. I don't think my dad. Well, I think he may just start going. If he did, I don't even know. So and I need to ask Pops if you still don't explain this to me. So when my dad got back in the church, he changed a lot of things, and I don't know why, but he stopped going to movies. You know what I'm saying? Like he took, and he was a gambler and all that. So he took. We're gonna talk about this on the interview. Good stuff. I need to put this in. And, he took all the certain games, all card games went out the house. Like no cards in the house, no none of that. He took all that stuff out the house. But I do remember before he got back in church, we did movies a lot. And when he got back in the church, movies was one of those things that went. That's why I was just trying to remember first one I could remember going to on my own.
Because it was about the time of Basic Instinct. You can't be taking my kids to watch that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was off the chain.
Goddamn. Lady famous for just showing the titties all the time.
Horrible act. Ain't did nothing. Made some millions of it.
In
Soft porn.
facts.
Soft porn.
And for the record, I'm gonna put this on the. No, I ain't gonna say that yet. I'm gonna talk to you about it before I say it. I think I was the dude who came up with the idea of OnlyFans. I talk too much sometimes.
Mm.
I swear to God. That's a real story.
I'm gonna see if my dad get into how he came out with pretty much the idea of this the Uber and the Lyft app joint. He came out with that years ago when he had cabs. Went to the city with a plan. Of course, cell phone won't pop, and it was the book your joint through it online and everything like that, easier access for everybody. But I'm gonna see if he speak on that. How that business idea. Let him tell it they took his business idea and ran with it.
Man, we still connected to the streets. We can go get that money, JoJo. For real. Man, I'm legal. We can go get that money.
Yeah, that's
a lot of money too. I do the OJ9. I do the 9 OJ did. Come on. Let's go get that money.
That's huge money.
Let's go get. Man, I do that 9 years OJ did for that type of money. Take that my friend. Man, let's go get that.
Generational money.
You trying to take money from the juice?
But yeah, hit us with some more people. Dang, who was next? Oh, my man. What is it? They probably what's today's date? I think they're doing it. Yeah, so I think what's the day Tuesday? So if not, they in Vegas though. So yeah, but my man wanted to get on. We got my man Carter Spav. He wanted to get on. He ready to go. He can talk now. My man from Alabama. He want to do his show. He let him talk to sports. He let him talk whatever. So we definitely gonna get him on for a show. Hit him on, see what he want to talk about. He got a lot of things going on.
Listen, if you know somebody you want us to interview,
H.O. Oh, I mean H.O.
You know somebody you want us to interview. Inbox us. Let us know.
Oh, so listen. So here's we want everybody to hit us with your in our community with no credit. Your local people that got the podcasts and stuff. I'm gonna try to do it different. So we about to go on a little podcast run. We about to try to find 10 podcasts. And whether it's for this year, I don't care, whether it's all within 1 month or spaced out once a month or however, we about to find 10 podcasts that we will join to either be interviewed or co-hosts. Me and Mike. We're gonna network. So that's something we putting out. I'm speaking into existence now. We're gonna find 10. I got a little group. I got 1 or 2 dudes. So
I told you. Hey Bishop man. Joe, we ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. We just talking about Bishop Joe, man. We just talking about Bishop.
You crazy if I ain't digging into some of that stuff. I need to know. We're gonna do a little bit about everything. But yeah, man, the conversation, the interview gonna be dope. I ain't even really sat down and put nothing together. But I do want to talk about him as a person, like, shit, growing up, the city, how the Newport News, shit like you just said, the girly name, how he could touch more into the older girly name, that a lot of stuff I don't know. Like when I talk to the guys that's 50-something and up, you know what I mean? That name girly really means something to them dudes, you know what I'm saying? So they was doing something out here. We wanted just a whole lot. But yeah, man, we're going on this 10 podcast run. 10 podcasts run to being interviewed. We're looking for different people. Podcast. I want to get some strangers on here. I have absolutely nothing I know about to talk to and let them do their thing. Give us show ideas where we need to do something on what we need to get back on mental health, what you want to see us specifically about, whether it's mental health therapy, certain shows, certain topics. It's time to revamp, man. Revamp. We might get into some of these interviews. Like I said, my dad, we got Sparry, we got a couple other people, and then we might take a break for 2-3 weeks to revamp to put some shows together. I love the open talk ones. I love that. But we do the open talk, man. It's supposed to be for so many people. Like I got people texting me during the show, and I don't know why. When it comes time to go live, everybody shut down with their ideas. All right, you don't want to come on screen. Comment in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You can act that way. You ain't got to come on screen. So that's what the whole goal was when we started doing that. I would love to get some call-ups, some call-ins, and we rock off like that.
Yeah, because we want to do a relationship advice show. Because I bet you I can help y'all.
Yeah, so and we need our regular viewers listen. Tell the people, listen, man, you got something you want to talk about, you want to say, or get an opinion about something else, come on the show. We doing this, so we're gonna start doing it once a month. We ain't gonna be doing it every other week or whatever. Once a month. So without that, we gotta be creative, define the show, the idea, and push it. So
Y'all want me to put on a wig and create a character or something? Do I gotta talk like Steve Harvey? Do I gotta put on a man unit or something? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But you got Latin in the closing words. Yeah, the relationship segment gonna be good. We just need to get people to. We need to just do a Q&A session all together around. But we gotta have people willing to come on, like
come engage,
get the questions ready, engage in the comments and the whatever. That's what we need. But it have its moments, like every now and then it'll rock off, every now and then it don't. Like at one point today, it was loaded. A bunch of people was watching. They just won't comment though, but hey, they was watching.
I mean, at the end of the day, we appreciate y'all that do show up and engage. But we're trying to grow. We're trying to grow in a bunch of ways. Content. We want to have we can be a platform like them other platforms. We could do every day. If we had the following, I promise you, I could do this every day. So help us grow. And however you can help us. Maybe you want to join the staff. Maybe you want to just push and share our reels and stuff. Man, whatever it is, man, help us grow. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends to tell your friends. Give us ideas for shows. Give us people y'all want to interview. Tell us about events going on in the city y'all want us to cover. Whatever it is, it's called listening pleasure. We here for y'all.
And you already know it. So, and like you say, this show was created for you, the people. As my man Bane said, it was made for you, the people. But yeah, man, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to rock off, and we'll be back next week. I might crank up Saturday just on the Facebook page.
Okay.
See, or just one day during the week, just kick it with the people on Facebook. We got to get our Facebook page back active, so we're going to start going just regular live on there, whether we driving, chopping it up, asking questions, topics about this the next week or something. We got to start doing that. Yeah, questions.
Ooh. I know how we get our Facebook page back. We have our sports debates on Facebook. Live. Got the playoffs going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wanted to be where people come in and chat, ask everything, because we got a random audience. So
no. That's the facts. So I know, like, as of right now, when we talk sports, we get a higher number of people. outside.
Yeah.
But no, and that don't mean we always do that. Like I only brought that up because we in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That could be the start of our Facebook Live show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I also had people told me, man, I need to go back and find some of them athletes, younger athletes to interview. High school, going to college, young athletes. They say they really love those 3 episodes with DJ, KJ, and Zeke. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they also all three are very articulate, respectful, and stand up young men. They were three great choices to be
Yeah,
the first three. Absolutely.
yeah,
Like they all know how to talk for themselves. You know what I mean? Like articulate their thoughts. It want a whole lot of ums. They all did a great job. Absolutely.
yeah. I suppose. Listen, man, and the one I dropped, I supposed to had for at least like a year or so, and I need to now is the perfect time to get him because he's transferring schools. So from what I seen, I need to get Reek on here. The Phoebus quarterback that's supposed to be transferring. We supposed to have been on here several times. Well, we supposed to set it up a long time ago.
He going to like Northern Virginia, ain't
he? Yeah, if I ain't mistaken, I can't remember if it was St. James or St. Francis. If it's St. Francis, that's Maryland. St. James, I think, is Northern Virginia.
He going up there with a bunch of kids from Warwick, and it's a bunch of kids from this area going up there.
Yeah, see, it's 2 different schools, so I can't remember which one, whether St. James or St. Francis. I can't remember which one he's supposed to be going to. And that's a shout out. Hey, shout out to all the kids, whether however you came across, I coach you, or I don't know you, or you from this area, that's really doing your thing on the NCAA level. I see a lot of you guys transferring all over the bigger and better opportunities. And I couldn't be more proud of you, man. All of you.
And happy for you.
Whether it's D3. Yeah, Pops, we do got to get back to the 5 on it. I actually put some stuff together for the night, but I ain't finished loading them up. So just like doing the show, I ain't get back to it. And we was bouncing all around. But it was some fun, just fun basic questions. But listen, always remember, man, y'all can always and chat that stuff in the group. Hey, ideas for the 5 for 5 this week or 5 for 5 period. And it'll stay in there. We're going to get back better on things. But I'm going to wrap it up, and I enjoyed the show. Like we always say this night, every time, may the wind always be at your back and the sun always upon your face. And may the winds of destiny carry your love. The wings of destiny carry your love to dance with the stars. Until next time, keep listening with pleasure, of course. And my bad, I was trying to read and do all that. You say do something with the 757 Pro. Man, it'd be hard. We supposed to have been doing that forever. If we could get them on here, we could get them on here.
2 fingers.
Supposed to be here trying to get a couple of celebrities on here. We're going to see if we're going to get this DeMarcus McMillan on here. We can see if we're going to get Mike to slide on. See if we can get Bub on. AB going to be probably hard. He ain't going to do. And it's just hard. You know, you got to bump into them dudes. I got an idea. It's probably going to have to be on site, on spot type thing. But peace.
2 fingers.
Y'all next time, man.
Yeah.
Good night.